Greetings YouTube, hope this finds you all very well, but if you're searching for this video, I'm guessing quite a few of you are probably a little frustrated because what better way to get ready for Cyberpunk's upcoming expansion than to have one of the key dependency mods randomly break for some unknown reason, causing our game to crash to desktop. Now with game updates, we know that this kind of thing is always going to happen, but this one, if this is the issue that you're currently having, seems to have just snuck in there. People hadn't heard about any recent update to the game, so all around people are just saying that things are working perfectly fine, and then when this past weekend came up around June 9th, suddenly the game's just not playing anymore. This seems to have started near or around, as I said, this past weekend, so if your game suddenly started crashing around the 9th of June, hopefully this will be able to help you out. The most frustrating part when this kind of thing happens is knowing it's more than likely one of the key dependency mods, which means not only do you have to find out which one it is and disable it, you're also going to have to do the same and disable every mod that depends on it. So yeah, it's going to take some time, but hopefully this here is your issue and I can save you a bit of time and headache. So first, there are two things to check to make sure that this is the issue that you're having. I want to make sure that what I'm bringing up is exactly what's happening to you. So one will be, when did this start happening? This issue just started, as I said, around the 9th, so just before this weekend. That's the first check. If your game has been crashing weeks and a long time before that, then this most likely is not the issue and you have something else that you need to look for and find out what's going on. Second thing to check, and watch here on the screen, and that is when the crash is happening. It should be happening at the same exact moment. And as you log in to select continue or load a save game, the red bar starts filling up, and right when it gets to 70%, that exact second before it jumps from 70% to 100%, and then the spacebar should pop up and say to load your game. Instead of that, you're getting a crash to desktop. And if both of these things are true, then the mod causing this issue is more than likely RED4ext. And very sadly, this is a very popular dependency mod that many of the new and highly rated mods are built upon. In fact, some of the other core dependency mods and frameworks require this one to work. Now, how did this happen? It seems to be something with the REDmod launcher or the pre-launcher, maybe even for the game. It seems that CD Projekt Red, maybe they snuck in a hotfix, or maybe they changed something with the launcher, getting ready for the release of Phantom Liberty and the pre-orders. Not quite sure what happened, but something happened, and it's changed it enough that it's causing RED4ext to fail and crash your game back to desktop. I was able to find players that came up with some workarounds, and they all focus on disabling things that are in the files and with the launcher. And as always, I will highly recommend not doing this. It seems it works, as I did test out, but the problem comes back every single time after I finish my current session of gaming, or sometimes if I die and go to log back in at the last checkpoint, or if I try to load another save from a previous time. So it's really not worth going into the game's configurations and trying to finagle things around for something that's just going to persist and come back. So on a good note, RED4ext is one of the most needed mods for Cyberpunk, so this will likely be updated as soon as the mod creator is able to find the fix. Mod creator is very active daily on the Nexus, so again, as soon as they figure it out, I'm sure they're going to get the hotfix out there. And on the downside, you're either going to have to just wait it out until the update comes out, or you're going to have to uninstall the mod if you really want to get in the game. If you need to uninstall the mod, go to the mod page on Nexus and do the same with every mod that needs this as a dependency. As I said a little bit ago, that this mod is actually needed for several other core mods, those being Codeware, TweakXL, ArchiveXL, Input Loader, and other framework mods. So every mod needing RED4ext or those mods that I just mentioned will need to be removed. Just a brief list of some of the more popular mods that require this. You have Codeware, TweakXL, ArchiveXL, mod settings, you have Input Loader, the Virtual Atelier, the online clothing store, all the clothing mods that go with that. Obviously, they're not going to work if the store's not. The Virtual Car Dealer, Night City Interactions, Immersive Food Vendors, Equipment EX, and Find EX. Sadly as well, Encore and One More Light, which are brand new. I was really excited about these. They're new quest mods. They're part of the Deceptious Quest Core series. These are not going to be working right now. The Kuroshi Night Vision Cyberware Implant, Always First Equipped, and then various others. I noticed that when I went through my list, about half of the mods that I had used this, and I had to disable them to get back in game so that I could finish this video. But overall, I would honestly just wait it out. As I said, this seems to have started over the weekend, so hopefully with that now passed, we'll see an update to RED4ext here soon, and then all of our troubles will be over until the release of Phantom Liberty. Because then we know the game's going to break again. So, as I always recommend, when mods break, just keep calm and game on. There are a lot of great mods out there to fill in your time while you calmly wait. Remember that these mod creators make our games better, so don't spam the mods page on Nexus asking when it's going to be done and asking silly questions like hundreds of other people are going to do. You know, this is a known issue and will likely be taken care of very soon. Keep an eye on the webpage over on Nexus, and as soon as the update gets posted, go ahead and grab it. I will link the webpage down below. I'll also put it in a pinned comment. So feel free to drop any questions below, or if you have any updated information. As always, everybody take care, and I will see you all again in the next video.